My niece's voice trembled through the phone. "Uncle, Mommy won't let Daddy out of the bathroom. It's been 3 days. He's not moving anymore." Silence followed. Only the sound of her breathing, uneven, frightened. I was already driving before I realized I'd grabbed my keys. The house looked smaller than I remembered. Too quiet. Curtains drawn tight, no lights on. When I knocked, my sister's voice came muffled through the door, steady, rehearsed. "Go home. It's not a good time." Then I heard it, faint, deliberate thuds from below the floorboards. 3. Pause. 3 again. A code. He was alive. I pushed the door open. She stood there, pale, exhausted, eyes too wide to be sane. "Brother," she said, blocking my path, "leave now." Her tone wasn't pleading, it was warning. She'd always been the fragile one, quiet, nervous, dependent. The kind of person who made everyone feel protective, especially him. Her husband, Victor, was the opposite, sharp, confident, too calm in every storm. I'd always wondered what held them together. Now, standing in that house thick with rot and silence, I began to understand. She wasn't fragile. She was controlled. Her eyes darted toward the closed bathroom door, as if afraid it might speak. "You don't know what he's done," she whispered. But I did. I'd seen the bruises on her wrists 2 winters ago, the way she couldn't meet his gaze during family dinners, the apology that never left her mouth but lived in her silence. Still, locking him away for 3 days? No, something didn't fit. I walked toward the bathroom slowly, my mind rehearsing every possibility. If he was dead, she'd call it self-defense. If he was alive, she was keeping him for something else. The banging stopped. Only the sound of dripping, water, or something heavier. When I turned the handle, she lunged forward, grabbing my arm. "You don't understand," she hissed. "He'll twist everything. He always does." Her nails dug into my skin. There was madness in her grip, but not without reason. I eased her back. "Move!" She didn't. Her lips quivered, eyes glassy with panic. "You're just like him," she said, "always protecting the monster." Then she let go. The handle turned easily. The smell hit first. Bleach, mold, iron. Then I saw him. Victor sat in the bathtub, wrists bound to the metal rails, shirt soaked through. His head tilted forward, breath shallow, barely alive. Beside him, her journal. Pages filled with shaky handwriting. Lines and lines of accusations, affairs, lies, hidden bank accounts, a secret phone, and recordings. His voice on every one, her voice begging, his laughter afterward. She hadn't gone mad overnight. She'd been building toward this moment for years. When she walked in behind me, she looked calm. "Now you see," she said quietly, "he doesn't get to control the story anymore." Victor lifted his head weakly. "Brother, please." I looked at both of them. The abuser, broken. The victim, finally steady. Justice wasn't clean. It never is. I called the police. She didn't protest. She just sat on the floor, arms around her knees, rocking slightly. When the officers arrived, she turned to me once. "You'll tell them what he did?" I didn't answer. Because I wouldn't. I wasn't her savior. They dragged Victor out first. He didn't fight, just stared at her with the same arrogance that had once ruled every room he entered. Then they led her away, her face calm, eyes empty. As the sirens faded, I stood alone in that bathroom. The journal lay open on the tile, one final page torn out. I found it in the sink, my name written in her hand. "You always protected him. You never saw me." That night I couldn't sleep. The walls echoed with the memory of her voice, small, broken, resolute. I poured a drink and stared at my reflection. We were raised to believe silence was mercy. That family secret stayed buried because truth destroyed more than it healed. Maybe she just wanted someone to see her before she disappeared completely. Maybe I should have looked sooner. They'll say she snapped. They'll call her unstable, dangerous. But I saw what was down there, and for the first time, I understood what survival looks like when love becomes a weapon. She didn't lose herself. She erased him. The police asked if I'd testify. I said no. Some truths don't belong in courtrooms. They belong in silence. What I saw in that bathroom wasn't madness. It was freedom wearing a human face.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.